to, right, get it.
Thanks, great. Two topics, the economy first, if I could.
Sure.
There's a new CNN poll out that says 39% of adults worry most of the time or all of the time that their income will not be enough to meet expenses. Prices are up 19% since President Biden and Kamala Harris, the vice president, came into office. How long do Americans have to wait till this worry goes away?
So look, too many families are still struggling to make ends meet. That is something that the president understands, and that is why he works every single day to make sure that we address these issues for hardworking Americans. I talked about the historic accomplishments that this president has done. You think about the Inflation Reduction Act, which only Democrats voted for. Insulin is now capped at $35 a month for seniors. The president wants to see that go more broadly. This goes into the question that I was asked, what else does he want to do? Continue to lower costs, right? You think about what he's been able to do to get housing assistance for Americans who are having a hard time with rent, with getting a house. And so he has taken actions to deal with that issues that Americans have. We get it. We get it. Over the next 6 months, that's what we want to continue to focus on as well. And we know that Americans, again, are having a difficult time. But our stance and how we see this country is very clear. Republicans want to give a tax break to corporations, a big tax giveaway to corporations and billionaires. They want to actually go after Social Security and Medicare. That's not what we believe. That's not what we want to do. We want to protect those important programs that Americans need.
So if I could, the other topic. Last night, the president kept with the theme of saving democracy, alluding to the fact that maybe former President Trump is a threat to democracy. The vice president is using the same language. Is this a dangerous rhetoric?
Look, it is important that we continue to talk about unity. It is. Saving democracy, making sure that we're unified as a country. And he called on the country to come together. That is something that is a theme that he's talked about since 2019. Since 2019. Nothing new here. And I'll quote, "Keep calling out hate and extremism. Make it clear there is no place in America for political violence." That's something that the president said last night. Or any violence ever, period. "I'm going to keep speaking out to protect our kids and gun violence." This is something that the president truly believes in. But bringing the country together is a big part of it. That is actually the theme. Unity is the theme that you heard from his remarks last night. Go ahead, Jenny.
But he still talks about a threat to democracy. I mean, there are now 3 public attempts that were, or threats to the former president that we know of.
Yeah.
Iran being one of them, the shooter the other night. So how many threats are enough to lower the temperature?
The president has called on lowering the temperature. But here's the thing, Ed. It takes on all of us to lower the temperature. All of us. I hope you can read between the lines of what I mean by all of us. It takes all of us to take that action and to lower the temperature. And I think when you have a president that uses the Oval Address to talk about unity, not just once, he did it sadly, right after the former president, the attempted assassination of the former president, talked about lowering the temperature then, and also talked about really denouncing, condemning political violence and how it has no place in this nation. He talked about, use the Oval Office to do just that. And we've been condemning political violence for some time.